Alrighty, so we will go ahead and get started. Once again, thank you to everyone who is able to join us this afternoon and evening. My name is Brianna McManus. I am one of the college administrators to the dean here at College of Arts and Sciences Worldwide. And without further ado, I will go ahead and hand it over to Dr. Alexander Zietschlag, the Dean of College of Arts and Sciences Worldwide. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brianna. And hello, everybody. I really appreciate your interest in this. And I see we are at 52 participants right now. It just went one up versus 57 registrations. So that's an almost perfect conversion rate. So I promise we won't disappoint you. Thank you for joining us from wherever you are. So good day. And I would also like to thank you, our colleagues here on this call and giving of the late afternoon to evening, depending on where they are. So this is a convocation from Latin convocare, right? Call together. Typically, traditionally, universities would have done that to call everybody together after summer break, give them updates, appreciate the new incoming students. Now, we take that model to the next level. Number one, it's virtual. So we are not sitting on a lawn together, and having picnic. It's virtual. We are going to exchange a lot of information. And thank you for sharing your locations and on the chat. It's great to see that we are really worldwide and you are joining us from across the country and around the world. So that's great. Number one, virtual. Plus, number two, it is an all-student convocation. So it's not only for new students, but also for current and continuing students. And then also we may have some prospects on the call, because I invited some who expressed an interest in our programs, but are not our student yet, to get a little bit of an immersive experience how things work here. And I really want to appreciate everybody. So I like to say, what's the university? Also from Latin universitas, it's a common universe, but it's not like, you do everything, and it's not like a university because if you're on campus, you work, are in dorms and have a roommate. So that's a great community, but not university. What university is, it is a community of those who teach and those who learn. That's a traditional concept. And we wear regalia. You wear gown so very traditional for commencement, very nice. So let's take a moment to think back, take that journey back in time to see, to remind us where the concept of university comes from. It's really a whole university, a whole community of those who teach and those who learn. So therefore, we are all in this together, literally. We are here for you, and you are here to be part of that journey. And we are a little different at Worldwide, because we serve traditional and non-traditional students, and we add a lot of flexibility. Number one, I want to give you the greetings and appreciation from our Chancellor, Dr. Vautret, who has graciously agreed to speak here. He is currently busy as we operate across around the world. So he's a very busy man. So he gives his greetings, and should he be able to make it later during the call, we will give him the floor to be able to still to say hello to you in person, but please accept his greetings and his appreciation. So I just very briefly, and they have the program, I'm not going to provide an overview of what we are going to do here, but you're going to hear from faculty and from our student support components, not only about what you already know, but also the new things that are going on. And there is we have the college, our College of Arts and Sciences, we have a new strategic guideline that we adopted, and that gives us 5 goals, and those are listed here. So goal number 1, and also the first goal, is really to enhance our students' experience through holistically delivered rigorous education. And you are going to hear a lot of updates, quick updates from programs related to that. Number 2, systematically advance our programs, certificates, and curriculum. We are developing new minors. We are looking into new curricular offerings. We are also looking at additional face-to-face offerings in addition to online at select civilian and military bases across the country and around the world. So there will be more opportunities if you want to, be taught face-to-face in a classroom. There is a growing opportunity for that. Increase our scholastic and social presence. We have a strong social media presentation. There are a lot of ways to follow us. Maybe, Brianna, I can ask you to put the link to your link tree in the chat, and maybe the image. So those of you who do not follow us yet, but want to stay connected, have a chance to do so. And champion our faculty and strengthen our college through engagement, coordination, and partnership. We are a leading edge college because of our leading edge students and our leading edge faculty. And we have faculty development opportunities also for our adjuncts. So we make sure, supported by our Roswell Center for Teaching and Learning Excellence, everybody is really up to speed and enabled to push the envelope. And it not only comes to, pass on subject matter expertise and knowledge, and prepare you to be not only successful students, but career ready. And but also be able to exploit all the innovation in delivery of online and in-person programs that AI and other developments have recently brought to us and added to. So we are really integrated. We are working strenuously and continuously to integrate that into our operations. We are excited to announce that we are ready to launch our new interdisciplinary, interdepartmental virtual collaboratory for security and resilience education, research, and engagement. There is more to come. We are not ready to announce that officially yet, but what we can announce that is during the remainder of the academic year, we are going to announce that. So, and that comes with new structured internship opportunities, additional minors in the along the safety and security continuum, that with a couple of new programs that we launched this academic year that really enable us to more comprehensively cover the security safety continuum. Very important. And then also an additional focus on technology under the S, under the sciences, science and technology, the S in College of Arts and Sciences. So this year we are going to put an additional emphasis on science and technology. Very important, since we have a lot of credibility and potential as a aeronautical university. But we also do other things that relate to high reliability organization contexts, including but also reaching beyond, because it's transferable, the core mission space of Embry-Riddle, but still adding to it, because everything very important, and teamwork, reliability, risk management, very important in the aerospace industry and enterprise, but also beyond. And those skills can transfer to also serve other constituencies. For example, in our growing online Masters of Science in Human Security and Resilience. With that, back over to Brianna. Please guide us through the program for this evening. At least here it's evening, but it's morning somewhere. So for this day, for this convocation. And once again, we appreciate you. Thank you for partnering with us on your educational journey.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Beachslide. Next, we'll be hearing from the Dean of Students office, and I would like to ask James White to present for us.
Thank you very much, Brianna. I appreciate that. And it's a pleasure to be joining you all today. And thank you to the College of Arts and Sciences for facilitating this opportunity. And my name is James White. I'm the Assistant Director of Student Experience at Embry-Riddle Worldwide. And on behalf of my colleagues, I'm here to represent the Dean of Students office and tell you some of the exciting things that we have put forth to support you and enhance your student experience. The first thing is we have redesigned and launched eUnion. And with this new redesign, the concept behind it was to simplify, keep things organized, and free up your own personal time. That way you all have more time to engage, interact with one another, because we're always doing things and thinking of you and wanting to support your wants and needs throughout your academic journey. And we realize that you have a bajillion things going on in your life, whether it's academic, personal, professional. You're all dedicated and committed individuals. And what we wanted to do with the new platform was to simplify your experience, which frees up more time for you all to do what you want to do on the platform. And we also wanted to make it a home base for anything valuable and just content that you guys want to see, and more importantly, only the content that you guys want to see. So you can access eUnion in your tools section through Canvas, and we just really encourage you all just to go in there, look around, and we have clubs and organizations accessible to you all. please take the time to go through there and see what's exciting to you, see what you're interested in, and please feel free to join not only one club, but multiple club organizations. Because for the first time in worldwide history, the SGA has officially gotten their first spending package approved. And I know that may not mean a lot to you when I say it in the moment, but let me tell you, what that means is that for the first time, you all have access to funding in your clubs and organizations, which means you can now join a club, speak with your peers, speak with your advisor, and come up with ideas on how the SGA funds can support your wants and needs within that specific club or an organization. And I can't emphasize how important this is for you all, because you all each pay into the SGA fee, right? Once a year. And these resources that the SGA has put forth and made available and accessible to you all, those are the items that you all need to be taken advantage of, as it's your money, right? This is your money that the SGA has planned to give back to you and support you. And everyone at the Dean of Students office, the SGA officials, they want you to take advantage of that and use this in a way that can benefit you, whether it's professionally, personally, or just in a fun manner within the club's organization, or on top of that, academically, right? Like, let us know what you guys would like to use funding for in your clubs, and you have equal say, equal opinion on how this is spent. So definitely take the time, go through a union, go through the clubs and orgs, and just see what jumps out. And definitely have, like, this is where your college experience becomes fun, right? So you work hard at work, in the classroom, but we also want you to enjoy your time and just have some like fun activities and connecting with your fellow Eagles that you never know might bridge a connection for the rest of your life. And then going more in depth with the SGA, another, let's say, initiative that they're working on and they have implemented is the in-person student experiences. And with that, it's going to be a two-folded event where the first part of the event will be very similar to the Chancellor's Town Hall meetings. You'll get a chance to meet 2 of your SGA officials. In addition to that, they'll give you updates, let you know what their agenda is for the upcoming months, and just give you updates on what they're planning on. And it also allows them to hear from you. They want to bridge that disconnect that sometimes can be a challenge and that we all experience within the virtual learning environment. And they want to connect with you and hear what you have to say. Gives you the opportunity to ask questions of them and just get a true student perspective on how they can support you better moving forward. And the first event is going to be September 30th in Washington, D.C. And as I said, the first part will be the town hall meeting. Then the second part is going to be a social affinity building activity that you'll get to do with the SGA officials. So for the one in DC, they're going to go to the World Cultural Festival, which attendance to the festival itself will be free. However, the SGA is providing a food voucher and a drink voucher for all attendees for that event. And say you're living in the Virginia area, and there's one of our worldwide locations nearby. If there's enough interested students, the SGA is willing to fund transportation to and from the event for you all. And it's not just for you, it's for your partner to come and your family as well. So SGA will provide 4 vouchers in total per group. So you could bring your husband or wife, and you can bring your children, all have a great time, learn about what the SGA is doing. And in addition to that, go out and network with each other, get to know each other in an in-person modality, and just connect with your officials and really just come together, as Dr. Cieslaw kind of alluded to earlier, come together as one university. And there also is another event coming up on October 13th in Dallas, Texas, the day before the graduation ceremony. And the officials just want to celebrate all the accomplishment and hard work that you all have put in. And if you can make it to the event, once again, you're more than welcome to bring your partner. And then on top of that, dinner will be provided to you all as well with live music. It's a fantastic opportunity for you all. And those are just a couple of the initiatives, right, between clubs and orgs and the in-person student experiences that the SGA is doing. There is more. You know, they propose and put forth efforts to support veterans. As we know, our military community is the backbone of our university, and they have made genuine efforts to support you all. And if you want to know more information about the event, or if you have questions just regarding SGA, please feel free to reach out to us on eUnion or email us directly. We'll be more than happy to meet with you. You can come to one of the SGA open meetings, or we're available via phone. However you guys need, we are here for you. And then the last little thing I want to add is with study abroad coming up, that is such a unique experience to bring online learners all together from all over the world. And in fact, we just had 2 new and incredible programs that were offered through the College of Arts and Sciences last year. And I barely have the words to describe how amazing that opportunity was, led by Deborah Bordeaux, Tanya Corbin, and Dr. Sleeslog. They did an absolute magnificent job on bringing together such a unique opportunity for you all. So as that's coming up next year, please take advantage of that. And if you all have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or any of my other amazing colleagues in the Dean of Students office. And thank you very much. And I'll pass it back to Brianna.
Perfect. Thank you so much, James. Next up, we'll be hearing from our Associate Dean for Student Success and Academics, Dr. Deborah Bordeaux.
Good evening, everybody. As Brianna mentioned, I am your Associate Dean for Student Success and Academics. You'll be hearing a little bit later from some of the student success components, but I did want to talk about one of those tonight, and that is our Pathways to Success program. Pathways is a series of workshops on topics such as time management and other kinds of study skills and habits of mind. We do offer a number of those kinds of workshops, and if you have any suggestions for something you'd like to see, please let me know. We are looking to add some on-demand versions of these workshops as potentially Canvas mini courses that will provide resources and even some ways for you to practice the skills that you learn. I also want to talk about our digital badging efforts. We have launched digital badging and general education courses where you can earn a badge for each of the 8 general education competencies through your courses. At the end of your course that you complete successfully, you'll be awarded a badge that you can use as a mini credential in LinkedIn, on your digital resume, or anywhere you'd like. Pretty soon we'll have badges and other things too, and those are micro credentials, like I said, that you can display anywhere. So very cool stuff there. James mentioned study abroad. I did lead the first College of Arts and Sciences study abroad effort with Dr. Tanya Corbin, who's also on this call. We designed the study abroad to appeal to worldwide students as two-week programs. You could do either of the 2 weeks, or you could do all 4 weeks. We went to Belgium, Frankfurt, Munich, Salzburg, and Vienna, side trips to Paris and to Bruges. And we did a very intensive, immersive combination of security studies and humanities on our trip. So strongly encourage you to seek out one of those programs. We'll be offering even more of those as we move along. And then something that's coming soon. we plan to start a College of Arts and Sciences led initiative to create an honors program. It may be that you see it as soon as summer 2024, starting with an honors seminar, summer seminar type offering, and ultimately an ability to petition to have courses designated as honors courses so that you can graduate with that credential on your diploma and with that extra little tassel as you walk in graduation. So those are just a few things that we have going in my office, and I'll be glad to talk to you. My email's on here about any or all of those, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Bordeaux. Also, by the way, super sorry, everybody. My mic is being a bit special today. So if you cannot hear me, my sincerest apologies. So bear with me. However, next up, we will go ahead into our departments, and they'll speak a little bit about their programs and what they have to offer. So I will go ahead and ask Dr. Shelley Weisenhant to introduce behavioral and social sciences quickly.
Thank you, Brianna, and hello and welcome to everyone. I'm Shelley Weisenhant. I am currently the interim chair of the Department of Behavioral and Social Sciences here in the College of Arts and Sciences. Our department manages undergraduate courses in the areas of economics, safety management, psychology, sociology, and research. We also manage a Bachelor of Science in Safety Management and minor programs in economics, industrial and organizational psychology, military science, and occupational safety and health. The minor programs represent a good opportunity to expand your knowledge and skills in ways that complement your main program of study. And some even include optional courses that also fulfill requirements in specific degree programs. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal there. Our department also manages Master of Science programs and graduate certificate programs in both human factors and occupational safety management. I see there's a few people on the call today in those programs, so that's awesome. The program chairs for the Bachelor of Science in Safety Management, Ms. Kathy Friend, the Master of Science in Human Factors, Dr. Dennis Vincenzi, and the Master of Science in Occupational Safety Management, Dr. Sherry Marsham, will now be presenting some information about these very popular programs. And first, we will hear from Kathy.
I'm an assistant professor and program chair for the Bachelor of Science in Safety Management, the BSSM degree program. And unfortunately, due to some crazy connectivity issues, I will be keeping my camera off to avoid any further difficulties. But I do have this great humorous slide to keep you entertained while I speak with you. Today, I'd like to share just a little bit of information about the BSSM that might give you a better appreciation of the value of the degree program. As a quick background, the BSSM initially launched in the fall of 2015. And today, 395 students have selected the BSSM as their academic plan. The BSSM is a Board of Certified Safety Professionals, BCSP qualified academic program, a Category 1 AU ABC program for our active duty Air Force students, and also for our students wanting to pursue a master's degree. The BSSM MSOSM 4+1 program is available to BSSM students, and I can see Sherry smiling. Now, let's talk safety. Being a safety professional allows individuals to make a difference in the health and safety of their communities by using their knowledge to help prevent incidents and accidents that lead to terrible things like injuries, illnesses, property and equipment damage, environmental harm, and even death. The slide, while humorous, will give you an indication of how valuable and necessary safety professionals are. As you can see, workers don't always take the safe, logical, or common sense approaches to their jobs. Now, we don't want our workforce seeking knowledge from safety books for dummies. And while the images are kind of funny, safety is serious. So just to get serious for just a quick moment, I want to share some data with you. In 2021, 5,190 workers went to work one day and something terrible happened, and they did not return home to their families again. Now, on the positive, using the knowledge gained in the BSSM, our graduates can help impact these numbers. What better way to give back than keeping community members safe? The Bachelor of Science in Safety Management provides graduates with opportunities ranging from contributions to their communities, as we've discussed, to personal advantages like competitive salaries, industry options, and variety in terms of career path. The BSSM also offers opportunities to work in various industries and pursue an area of personal interest. For example, if you're the type individual who you really would prefer to work outside rather than sit behind a desk, then maybe you might be interested in exploring being a safety manager for a construction company. If that isn't something that appeals to you, then maybe you might like manufacturing or engineering or science, mining and exploration, environmental, insurance, and by adding a minor in aviation safety, career opportunities are enhanced with general industry and aviation career options. So you kind of get to double dip there. As you can see, a safety professional can wear many hats, from safety director to safety manager to trainer to OSHA compliance officer, an insurance risk actuary, or even a college professor. If pursuing a career path with a wide range of options where you can give back to your community by keeping community members safe appeals to you, the BSSM is a great choice. And my contact information is on the slide. You can certainly reach out to me at any time, or we have outstanding academic advisors. You can reach out to them as well. And that covers the BSSM. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kathy. Go ahead, Dennis.
Hi, everybody. Can you all hear me? Yes, hopefully you can.
Yes, we can hear you, Dennis.
Yes.
So we only have a few minutes, and it's difficult to really spell out exactly, the benefits of the program and all that stuff in just a few minutes, but I'm going to give it a shot here. So human factors, for those of you who don't know, is a field of psychology, but it also applies to pretty much any type of field where a human is involved, where a human interfaces with machinery, technology, computers, cell phones, anything like that. It's got very strong roots in aviation and aerospace, but most recently, I'd say in the past 15, 20 years, it's really branched out into other areas that are very, very important, like medicine, healthcare, things like that. But it's applicable to almost every field where a human is involved. So what we do is we design systems, machines, and interfaces that optimize human well-being, performance, comfort, and safety. So we take the limitations of the human and combine it with what we know about interfaces and machine design and controls and displays, and we try to make the best fit that we can. We don't try to make the person fit the tool or the machine. We design it so it complements each other and comes up with a good fit as far as performance, safety, and all that. Some of the program highlights, real quickly, are that it's the Master in Human Factors program is 100% online. There's no in-person classes required. That's good for some people, not good for others, but it's very convenient. And we offer all of it online. Typically, if you follow the plan of progression that we have laid out, it takes about 2 years to complete everything. All our faculty are experienced faculty. They've taught courses either at other universities or preferably they've had a lot of experience in the actual field. Myself, for example, I've worked for the Navy for a number of years, 10, 12 years, building simulators and virtual reality interfaces and things of that nature. So I have a lot of real world experience to bring to the table. So do all the other faculty that we have. Courses that we teach address major roles and responsibilities of human factors professionals. So we try to prepare you for the real world. You may have a job already in the field, but we try in our courses to concentrate on things that will make you more marketable, make you a better selection for job opportunities out in the field. We also have a human factors certificate, which is basically 4 human factors courses. We have the 2 basic courses, MSHF 606 and 612, which are cognition and then human performance. And then we've had 624 and 640. Those basically provide what we think are the essentials of human factor information. It doesn't provide the whole picture, but if you want to get a taste of human factors and be a little better prepared for the real world, those are the courses taken. The certificate is a good way to go. Our major focus in human factors is that we teach to prepare students for professional careers. It's applicable to many industries: civilian, military, transportation, medicine, VR, simulation, robotics, unmanned systems, you name it. And like I said before, anywhere where a human is involved in some kind of operation or interface with a computer interface, things of that nature, we get involved. Major employers include Boeing, Airbus, Microsoft, Apple, Northrop Grumman, the U.S. military. Like I said before, I myself worked for the Navy for about 12 years. So there's a lot of opportunity out there. Some of the top related positions and salaries, just a spattering of a few positions that we picked off of some current websites. Usability engineer typically makes about 149,000, 150,000. Human factors psychologist, 134. Human factors researcher, 119. Human factors scientist, 111,000, and human factors engineer typically makes about 119,000 average. You know, those figures can vary a little bit depending on experience, job performance, job type, things of that nature. So there's a lot more to talk about. I'm probably running way over my time limit. If you have any questions about the program, though, my name is Dennis Vincenzi. I'm the program chair. Catherine Moran is also on the call, and she is the associate program chair. Together, we manage the program, and we can answer any questions that you have about it if you're interested in human factors. That's our contact information. And then if you want to look at the catalog, right below, we have the website for the human factors worldwide catalog. And there's a lot more to say, but take it away.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Dennis. And we'll have Dr. Sherry Marcham to speak a little bit about occupational safety management.
So this makes it super easy for me, because with Dennis going on human factors and Kathy going on safety, our degree program just falls right in line. So the cool thing about having our MSOSM in the College of Arts and Sciences is that it is not limited to aviation safety. In fact, it's geared towards any industry. And to Kathy's explanation about what safety is, it encompasses all industries. And what did we learn during COVID, right? Every single employer needed to have some knowledge about safety and health. And so your skills that you learn in the MSOSM can be used in any job, anywhere in the world. So I'm going to keep this kind of brief. I have 3 bullets and I forgot one, so I'm going to add it. One is that we also have a certificate program. We do have a 4-course certificate program if you want to start with that. But then those 4 courses apply towards the MSOSM degree. So feel free to continue on and get your full degree. Our degree, like the BSSM, is a BCSP program that allows for on graduation. As long as you sign up for it, you walk out the door with a credential. You get the graduate safety practitioner credential, which is on your way to become a certified safety professional, which is the gold standard for safety practitioners across the world. So it bypasses the need to have to take another exam called the ASP. So walking out the door, you get that credential. You also get a second credential, which is through the Institute of Hazardous Materials Management. You can get the Associate Safety and Health Manager designation by applying to them. Some news that we're waiting on is that our degree program applied for and have every reason to believe that within the next couple of days, we ought to get a letter from ABET to say that we've passed the accreditation requirements. And so fingers crossed, right? What that will do for us is, number one, it shows, it will provide a status, right? Status symbol of being ABET accredited. But also what I've learned is that if you are interested in becoming a certified industrial hygienist, so in the safety and health world, we have safety and we have industrial hygiene. Industrial hygiene is the health. And 4 of our classes qualify as industrial hygiene related. So with an ABET accredited degree in safety or industrial hygiene, plus at least 4 classes, 3-hour classes in industrial hygiene, and the ABET accreditation reduces the number of years of experience that you need, you would be eligible to be able to sit for the certified industrial hygiene exam. Since Kathy already mentioned the 4+1, if we have any BSSM students in the audience, you might think about that. It saves you 9 hours of credit. And so be looking into that. You can transition right into the MSOSM program and get both your graduate and your undergraduate. So I am the program chair and my contact information is listed there, and feel free to reach out at any time if you have any questions about our degree programs.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sherry. Much appreciated. Next up, we will have the Department of Humanities and Communication. Please take it away, Dr. David Higgins.
Hi, everyone. I'm David Higgins. I'm the department chair for Humanities and Communication. So all of you will end up taking courses of one sort, or almost all of you will end up taking courses from our department at some point in your term as a student here. Why? Well, because the Humanities and Communication department is where a lot of your general education requirements will come from. You'll be taking courses in English, humanities, speech, history, communications, communication, all sorts of things like that. We do have some interesting opportunities in terms of minors. I'm just going to pop one of these into chat right now to just mention that we have a minor called the Humanistic STEM minor. And this is really a lot of fun. If you're the type of person who likes to take a course like the psychology of creativity and innovation, or how fiction, film, and popular culture represent science and math, we've got some courses that would be really interesting for you. And if you take a minor like that, depending on what other field of study that you're in, you'll learn how those types of things, how the creative, critical thinking skills that you get from a humanities course can actually be really valuable in a wide variety of workplaces that are related to science and technology. In addition to that humanistic STEM minor, we also have a minor and a major in communication. And for that, I will pass things off to Dr. Alex Reister, who can talk to you about our Bachelor of Science in Communication.
Thank you, David. Hi, everyone. I am Alex Reister. As you can see from this slide, our Bachelor of Science in Communication is a really unique degree. And so if you're passionate about not only science and technology, but also blending science, tech, and communication, then this degree might be really a perfect fit for you. So we offer a foundation in communication. Our classes are like public relations, crisis communication, digital photography you see on your screen here, but you also receive a foundation in aviation science and technology. And so you, after graduation, will be really well positioned for jobs communicating scientific information, technical information to a variety of audiences. You'll be able to choose at the culminating experience of the program. You'll be able to choose between a senior project or an internship to really make sure that you're ready for your next steps after graduation. And you're also able to pick a minor that will work best for your future career goals. We have a lot of options like international relations, marketing, aviation management. So I'm going to put the link to find more information about this degree program in the chat. And I will also make sure that you have my contact information as well. Thanks, y'all.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Alex. Next up will be the Department of Mathematics, Sciences, and Technology. Please go ahead, Dr. Beverly Wood.
Hello, I am the interim department chair, as Brianna has just told you, and in a moment you're going to hear from Dr. Bobby McMasters about our Bachelor of Science program that lives in our department. But I'm putting in the chat the 3 great minors that we have in our departments that can complement numerous degree programs. Depending on, kind of what you have interest in, to show employers that you've got some skills beyond what your diploma says. And like the humanities and communications, we'll see most of you for your general education, math, computer science, and physical or life science courses as part of your general education program. So, Dr. McMasters.
Thank you, Beverly, very much. And Brianna, my name is Bobby McMasters. I am the program chair for the BS in Interdisciplinary Studies. And just briefly, we're going to describe what interdisciplinary studies is. And literally, it is the combination of 2 academic disciplines. So regardless of whether you've just graduated high school or you've got about 10 years active duty, Guard or Reserve military service, or are a U.S. military or veteran, the interdisciplinary studies degree program can fit your needs. For those students right out of high school, if you have an idea but are not sure what you're interested in studying, you can take courses in multiple fields that count toward a degree program. If you are active duty or in the Guard or in the Reserve, you can let your military school training, your ACE accredited, military accredited, count towards your degree program. If you are in the Air Force and are working toward your associate's degree, your community college of the Air Force degree, or in the United States Navy community college working towards your associate's degree, that academic credit can transfer into a BS in interdisciplinary studies. Now, what are the academic disciplines? The academic disciplines, the most popular ones are engineering science for those that do not want a degree in engineering, management for those that do not want a bachelor's degree in management. They will take the 2 minors. And that's why we call it a dual minor system. For those service members that have ACE, American Council of Education academic credit, or an ACE transcript, that credit can be combined towards what we're calling a military studies minor. So one of your 2 minors in interdisciplinary studies can be what you have done while on active duty, Guard, or in the Guard or in the Reserve. Now, why do we do this? Because it maximizes your academic skill sets. It allows you to pick project management, engineering science, aviation management, logistics, human factors, any of the minors that Embry-Riddle offers, data science, emergency service, etc. It allows you to pick 2 of those and tailor your degree program around those 2 minors. And for what purpose do we do this? So that your job opportunities are maximized. Again, interdisciplinary studies, transfer credit, or if you're coming right out of high school and you're not sure what you want to study, then it allows you the opportunity to pick and choose several different subjects and see what fits. Brianna, over.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Bobby. Always appreciated. Next up, we will have our Department of Security and Emergency Services. Please take it away, Dr. Tanya Corbin.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us and listening to all of us talk. It's great to have you all here. I'm just going to briefly introduce, I'm the department chair for Security and Emergency Services, and I will briefly just share with you about our faculty who are amazing and they are running our programs. If I can brag for a moment, our faculty all have terminal degrees in the discipline, and they also have practitioner experience. So they are great at preparing you for the career skills that you might need as you transition from other careers or into a new first field. And so I will also mention that we have recently acquired our international relations, the government courses. You'll see the prefix government, and that's our minor. And that pairs well with almost all of our majors and also many other majors in the college that you've heard about and beyond, and in aviation as well. So first up, we will have Dr. Joel Billings, our program chair for our Bachelor's in Science and Emergency Services. And we'll follow him with Dr. Jihan Eidener, who is our program chair for our Bachelor of Science in Homeland Security. And he is also our associate chair. And Dr. Ray Chang, our program chair for our Master's of Science in Security and Emergency Services. And Dr. Yulia Hoban, who has newly joined us from Virginia Tech. We're really happy to have her. She's new as our program chair in the Master of Science in Human Security and Resilience, but not new to programs and to global studies. So I'll let Brianna let Joel have a chance to talk.
Hello, everyone. So I oversee the Bachelor's of Science in Emergency Services, and this program focuses on a variety of emergency service functions, including fire, EMS, investigation, aircraft rescue and firefighting, hazardous materials, and the wildland-urban interface. So our BSCS program helps to increase the professional development and prepare students to be leaders for when they are ready for promotion. Our program is accredited by IFSAC and has adopted the FESHI model curriculum from the United States Fire Administration. One of the neat benefits of our program is, and courses, are that it's structured, but also has the flexibility for those who are working full-time and have families. Or perhaps you're one of the traditional students who have yet to enter into the workforce. You may find that our 9-week courses throughout the year can accelerate your education, getting your career ready earlier. Whatever the case may be, our curriculum is application-oriented. Our assignments are designed strategically to get you ready for the field. And it is all housed within the state-of-the-art education delivery system, which is standardized for each course. So this is one of the things that's unique about each of the courses here at Embry-Riddle. The faculty who will teach you have all real-world experience and the necessary academic qualifications. Many of the faculty here engage in exciting research to improve the field. For example, our faculty in this program have current projects looking at how COVID-19 impacts fire and emergency medical responders. We have projects understanding how firefighters sleep, designing better firefighter alerting systems, creating emergency management systems, and improving national homeland security exercise evaluation programs. If you are transferring, know that we accept a lot of prior experience. Many of our students have completed NFA courses, and several of those courses do transfer over. We also accept FESHI courses from other institutions and participate in the AU-ABC. So if you're just starting out in the field, welcome. You'll join students and other professionals around the world that will not only enhance your experience at Embry-Riddle, but will also provide you with an extensive network for when you're ready to take the next step in your career.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Joel. Next up, Jihan.
Thank you, Brianna. Hello, everyone. In BSc in Homeland Security program, we offer unique internships. You can dive into real-world action with internships at major organizations like Department of Homeland Security, nor at NORTCOM. Also, we offer global explorations as described before. We have study abroad program. When you enroll to Homeland Security program, you can earn credit for example, emergent topics in Homeland Security while you are in study abroad program. Also, we are top ranker in Best Online Homeland Security Bachelor's program. We also offer innovative learning. We have developed all our courses based on red teaming, online scenario-based learning, and tech-forward experiences. We also have 120 credits, and especially our program are great for professionals and military background people because you can transfer many of your credits to our program, and you can always reach out to me. I've listed my email here. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Jihan. Next up, Dr. Ray Chang.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Ray Chen. I'm a program chair of the Master of Science in Emergency Services, so MSES. So if you are still looking for future careers, emergency management, relevant jobs are something you can consider because these jobs are relatively high paid, fun and interesting, and almost everywhere is hiring firefighters and emergency managers. So instead of telling why to select the MSES, I want to ask why not to enroll in this program. So the first why not is why not to earn a master's degree in emergency services. So again, if you are seeking for emergency management relevant jobs, a master's degree can help you to further your career. And when you apply for federal emergency management relevant jobs, a master's degree can waive certain exams. So why not? So the second why not is compared to other online programs, the MSES has great professors, as Joe said, right? And my department chair say, we have the terminal degrees and the practical experience. So instead of learning from nobody, why not to learn from real professors and experts in the field? So the final why not is professors in this program earns grants from governmental agencies and the private sectors to pursue emergency management relevant topics. So you can learn how to conduct research in everywhere you like. So why not to join the MSES? So again, I will provide my email address on the chat box. You can also see on the screen. So welcome to ask any questions and keep in touch. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ray. And last but not least, Dr. Hoban.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for sticking along, and it's a pleasure to have you all here. And as Brianna mentioned, my name is Dr. Hoban. I am program chair for Master in Science in Human Security and Resilience. And I'll briefly talk about the program, but I also put in the chat the website and my contact information if you want to reach out to me. So what is human security and resilience? And as others mentioned, why should you study this subject? As you know, we've all been witnessing challenges posed by transboundary threats and disasters. Yes, from fires that plagued Maui to pandemics or hurricanes that are imminent on us this weekend, for example. And these threats send shockwaves through all industries and communities. So it demonstrates the growing need for knowledge and expertise to address these issues in different leadership roles in business, government agencies, and military. So if you join our program, we will equip you with the knowledge and skills to lead these interdisciplinary teams that tackle such topics and such complex disasters and threats. Having worked myself in NGOs and think tanks in US and abroad, I also value opportunities to connect students with today leaders and policymakers so they can build those connections while they are in the program. And I also want to mention something that we also offer 4+1 programs for the qualified students in BS of Homeland Security and BS in Interdisciplinary Studies. So if you're interested to learn more about those, you can reach out to our amazing advising team or to myself, and I also will be happy to chat about that as well. Thank you all.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Hoban. Next up, we'll be hearing from our student success components and resources. We'll hear from the Office of Awards and Fellowships, Vector, Equates, Compass, Career Services, and last but not least, Academic Advising. I would like to go ahead and now ask Brittany Davis, the Director of Prestigious Awards, to present.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for bearing with us. And if you're in Florida, I hope your hurricane prep is done or close to done. I am here from the Office of Awards and Fellowships. We are really here to help students pursue exciting and external opportunities. So things outside of Embry-Riddle that are going to really help you further your own goals. A lot of those opportunities involve conducting research in the US or abroad, studying another language or studying in another country, or internships that are paired with executive mentorship and sometimes with a job after graduation. So all of these have different names: scholarships, fellowships, awards. They're really what we focus on, and we're really here to help you apply for those opportunities. And obviously, the first thing is we have to let you know that they're happening. So if you scan for our link tree, you'll be able to follow us on Instagram and also sign up for our newsletter, which we use to share opportunities with everyone. And then in addition to sharing those opportunities, we're really here to be your mentors and guides through the application process. We're going to work with you one-on-one in virtual meetings, most likely, to help you identify your story so that you're able to tell it to that audience, because pretty much all of these applications require an essay, a cover letter, or a personal statement. So we want to make sure that those documents do the best job at selling you and helping them understand why they should pick you for that opportunity. So we provide that support in our office. My email address is on the slide, and I can also put it in the chat. Please feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to talk with students and tell you about opportunities, even if it turns out that none of them are the things you want to do right now. You might know someone else that wants to pursue them, or you might realize that it's the right thing for you next year. So please send me an email. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brittany. Next up, we have Vector and Doctors Alex Reister and Dr. Megan Velez.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Megan Velez. I'm one of Vector's co-directors alongside Alex Reister, whom you heard from earlier as the program chair for the Bachelor of Science in Communication. I want to just briefly tell you about the services that Vector's Virtual Communication Lab can offer you. We offer support for any kind of communication project that you are working on for any class that you are enrolled in at Embry-Riddle, or any personal communication related task that you're focused on, whether it's those application documents that Brittany was just talking about, a cover letter for a job or promotion. We can help you prepare for an interview, a presentation at a conference, anything that's communication related. We're able to help you through tutoring, workshops, and online resources. Our tutoring takes place in Zoom and is conducted by a combination of faculty and student tutors. We offer workshops every single term, usually every couple of weeks, on a variety of communication related topics, from APA to how to use ChatGPT ethically when you are preparing a paper or a research assignment. And we also have online resources that you can access in Ernie at any time, and those are all available on the link that Alex just posted in the chat. So I will turn it back to Bree now so we can continue with the program. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Alex and Megan. Next up, we will have Equates. Take it away, Amy.
Hey everybody, my name is Amy Reardon and I'm in charge of Equates. And what we do is we have a video repository of math videos covering every topic: trig, algebra, calculus. We're venturing out to physics and all kinds of science videos also. So we've got a combination of everything. I'm trying to keep this short and sweet. So if you want any more information, my email is listed. If you want to join Equates, I'm posting it in the chat right now. And next Tuesday at noon, we will have a calculator tips workshop. So if you need help with your calculator, I will post the Zoom link in the chat, and I will also have it as an announcement in Equates. So join Equates if you want to know what's going on. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Amy. And now I will go ahead and actually hand over the screen sharing to JR and Janice for Compass.
Great. Greetings, everyone. I'm J.R. Hanneman. I am the director of Compass, and my associate director, Janice Amos, is also on the call. Can you see that? Perfect. Yes. Okay.
Yes, J.R.
Perfect. Thank you. Compass is about helping students navigate forward toward their educational goals, and our mentors can help you guide you through this challenging world of higher education and try to balance the work and the family and life as you're ultimately trying to get to those graduation goals. And I will move these forward. Compass has 4 headings: individuals one-on-one with a faculty member, cohort is a small group with targeted topics that'll help you move forward, research obviously is with a research faculty member, covers topic from the research topics all the way to publication, and PAL mentoring is students and recent alumni who've just gone through everything that you're going through, who can help you to navigate forward and be able to also touch on those targeted topics. And getting to Compass is easy. It's you can email us at compass@erau.edu. I'll put all this in the text chat. You can also go to Ernie departments and then Compass, easy as 1, 2, 3. And we have links on the College of Arts and Sciences sites and the Dean of Students sites. Now, I can talk all about Compass for a long time, tell you how great we are, but instead we have 2 mentees who can share with us this evening, Daniel Bush and Angel Tran, who will briefly share about their experiences in Compass. First up is Daniel.
All right. Hey, everyone. So just want to introduce myself, say, hey, my name is Daniel Bush. I'm currently here as senior at Embry-Riddle, pursuing a bachelor's degree in aeronautics with a minor in space studies. So reflecting back on my journey, definitely can't help but to appreciate the growth I've achieved through the Compass program. I would consider it like a good guiding light throughout the process. So picture this, so a toolbox of strategies to handle personal, educational, and career uncertainties. And I would say Compass, it gives you those type of tools throughout your life and throughout your education course. As of October, it would be a year since I've been in the program. And the only regret I have is not joining a little bit earlier. Outside of that, it's been a great experience, and I highly recommend anyone who's interested in having that extra toolbox to use throughout their journey. I highly recommend it. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thanks, Daniel. And now for Angel.
Hi everyone, my name is Angel Tran. I'm currently doing my master's in human factors. I've been in the Compass individual mentorship since February 2023. This year, my mentor has been instrumental in guiding me towards my professional aspirations. She has taught me to prioritize essential tasks and provided strategies to combat my anxiety around networking and communication. With her guidance, I've been able to focus on my education and anticipate the skills I'll need in the future. As an Embry-Riddle Worldwide student, finding a mentor who genuinely understands and advocates for my educational pursuits and personal well-being has been invaluable. I'm profoundly grateful to have been chosen as a Compass mentee. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Angel. And I appreciate their sharing their experiences with you tonight. And these are just 2 examples of the impact that Compass mentorship can have on your Embry-Riddle experience. And a quick note, you notice that we have undergrad and graduate students. So you can have mentorship through the entire length of your educational journey. So I hope you'll reach out and connect with us at Compass and help us to help you navigate forward towards your graduation goals. Thanks, and we'll turn it back.
Thank you so much, JR. Next up, I would like to ask Arnold James from Career Services.
All righty, thank you so much, and hopefully you can see the screen. Can you verify you can see the screen? Awesome, yes, thank you so much. This is Career Services. I'm Arnold James, Executive Director of Career Services. And first of all, let me say that I really appreciate the opportunity to partner with College of Arts and Sciences. It's been a pleasure working with their entire staff, especially Dean Ziegschlag and Deborah Bordeaux and Tanya Corbin and all of your staff. So this is just a privilege. As you know, the industries change. We constantly have to adjust, modify, transform, transition. So when we work with students, we always, we don't give them a cookie cutter type of assistance. We always try to tailor it per the what the students' needs are. So whenever we pick up that phone or connect with them, we have to understand exactly how the best way that we can help them. So our mission is basically to provide key term their lifetime career support. So it doesn't matter whether you graduated 10 years ago or 100 years ago, hopefully not 100 years. So we provide lifetime career support to our non-residential students, especially including military veterans and our prior experienced professionals, using 4 career pillars. And we'll talk about those in just short order: career exploration, career development, career preparation, and career resources. So basically, some of the things that I've heard already from COAS, we really emphasize and enhance that, especially when they talk about career readiness. We're big on that. So we do that through student faculty and employer engagement, and may I say intentional engagement, to make sure that we connect employers with our career-ready professionals that are our students. At graduations, we give each one of our graduates this resource card. Is called an annual lifetime resource card, just so you know that, hey, you can come back to us at any time and request assistance. We saw that quite a bit during the COVID period. We had a lot of alumni coming back for assistance, so we're there for you. Our staff, we have a very good staff. I'm the executive director, but I have career support managers as well as an associate director and assistant director that stand by at any cost, at any time, to assist. So when we engage with you, we're trying to find out, let's see what career stage are you in. Some of you are just getting your feet wet. Some may be in the early career stage, or maybe they're transitioning out of the military. So depending on where they are in those stages, that really drives the conversation as to what kind of resources that you need. So back to those 4 pillars of for career success, as I named them. The first one was career exploration. Usually we work hand in hand with our faculty because they are the subject matter experts in the specific industries. As I know Dr. Zischlag there, he's Homeland Security, among other things. And so we try to connect, do a warm transfer from career services. Let's say for a student, it's not sure exactly what career path they want to go into. We definitely do a warm transfer and work hand in hand with the faculty. However, we do have things like career assessments, and as someone has already mentioned, study abroad, and some of you may be familiar with the Skill Bridge program for career exploration. Then we move into career development, and of course, again, career ready, we want to focus on those soft skills, so those career competencies. I've already mentioned, or they've already mentioned, the Compass Mentorship Program. We will also help to market that and to advertise that to our students. We encourage them to do certifications and professional affiliations. I want to really put out a plug for our co-op internship program, better known as COIN. Over the years, we've grown immensely from averaging maybe 6 per year. This past fiscal year, we did over 200 co-op internships, and we're also working with College of Arts and Sciences, hopefully some other good things coming down the road there. Another thing, the Career Ready Club, I want to mention that very quickly. This is a new club that's sponsored by the SGA, Student Government Association, for those who really want to get more insight and want to do some connecting with and networking with employers, as well as going on some employer site visits. You need to join the Career Ready Club, all right? And we'll provide our email at the end there, just or touch bases with anyone in COAS, and I'm sure they'll direct you right to career services. Moving on very, very quickly, these are those competencies or soft skills that makes you career ready. There are others as well. These are the ones that career services focus on. Moving on to the third pillar is career preparation, which most people are most familiar with. Help me with my resume. I got a job interview tomorrow. I need some help with, to practice. We'll do one-on-one virtual career appointments, help you to network. We have career expo events, and also help you with your digital profile, whether that's LinkedIn or other portfolio type things. Last but not least, the career resources is the fourth pillar. And of course, we have a plethora of just all kinds of great career resources that we want to schedule a one-on-one with you to show you exactly, walk you through, show you how it works. Not just say, go to the website and find it yourself. Schedule a time with us and we'll walk you through, show you the logic behind why you do what, what's the best way to maybe connect with those employers and to land that dream job. I've talked about the co-op internship program already. We also have something called the workforce recruitment program. This is geared toward those students who may have some maybe disabilities, and we try to even the playing field. We have a program for that. Reach out to us. We'd love to tell you all about it. We also have something called the jobs report. Every week we send this out with jobs and different opportunities. And this is free and available to all those who have used career services. Be sure to check with us. So finally, what are 4 takeaways? Basically, we emphasize for students to connect early. As soon as you're enrolled in class, connect with us in career services. Don't wait until your junior or sophomore year. Connect with us right away so we can make sure that you get the most out of career services. We want to intentionally intensify student, faculty, and employer engagement. We're going to promote the COIN program, co-ops and internships, as well as the Career Ready Club. Last but not least, actively pursue intentional, I love that word, intentional career ready growth mindset. Thank you so much. Appreciate this opportunity. Looking forward to meeting all of you.
Perfect. Thank you as always, Arnold. And you know that we love working with you as well. So thank you again for joining us this evening. Last but not least, I would like to go ahead and ask Sophia Berry with Academic Advising to go ahead and present for us.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Certainly last but not least, I know we are a little bit over, so I am going to keep this succinct. I know we also have our Q&A, so if there's any questions that then I can help answer, I'm happy to do so. So Worldwide Academic Advising, I feel like we're kind of the glue that brings all of the different departments together. We act as that liaison. So what's our priority, right? We want to serve our students. We want to offer that personalized, intentional, I like that word too, Arnold, experience for students. We assist them, from the moment that the student is accepted through graduation, kind of that A to G, acceptance to graduation. That's what we really get excited about. We want to help you reach that goal. And in the meantime, the way that we provide that is through various support. We offer an array of student services. When you first get admitted, we help walk you through kind of what the university is all about, orient you to it. There's a lot of information I know that gets thrown at you, and helping you navigate that. When we talk about, your official advising report or your evaluation, we help you through with personalized planning, helping you navigate those prerequisites, the schedule, all those different components that, you're busy with life. You have a lot of things going on. Your advisor's there to be by your side to help you along with that. There's a lot of policies and procedures at the university. Our advisors are the experts, so we help you with the worldwide catalog and helping, again, navigate that. If you're having to take the skills assessment at the undergraduate level, what does that mean? What courses? We want you to be successful. So we want to make sure that you're in the level that you're prepared and that, and there's, the array of those student success resources that we heard about today that are there to help you along the way. So, a lot of other things are mentioned on here from our platform, Ernie, how to go and navigate all of that, how to connect, with the college, we help with that, with career services. There's a lot of other different departments, financial aid, Veterans Affairs, bookstore. Some of those are mentioned here. And we also then like to talk about graduation, where our ceremonies at. We have a lot of different ones. We have Seattle that's coming up next. So we like to promote a lot of what the university has to offer and be kind of your guide along the way. So I appreciate everyone's time. And I apologize, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Sophia Berry. I am Executive Director for Worldwide Advising. And if you do have questions and you are an active student here, if you email www.advise@era.edu, that goes directly to your advisor. Be sure to use your Embry-Riddle email. That's one thing that we kindly ask, so that way we can promptly assist you. But I will hand this back over to Brianna, and I will move into our Q&A session. So thank you, everyone.
Perfect. Thank you very, very much, Sophia. And again, to all of our wonderful presenters, definitely appreciate you all being with us this evening. So we have officially gotten to our Q&A session. So please feel free to drop any questions that you may have in the chat. We will kind of give it a moment and see if any questions pop up. Also, feel free to unmute your mic as well. Do whatever feels best for you. So we'll just give it a few minutes. But thank you again, everyone, seriously. And thank you for bearing with us as we, kind of slightly went over time. And while we give it a few more moments just to see if any questions pop up, Dr. Ziechler, did you have any closing comments that you would like to make?
Thank you. Yeah, and I'm sometimes old school, so sometimes it's easier to look at things, on a website. So I posted our, if you haven't seen it yet, our official website, not our new social media site. So with more information towards the bottom of it on our programs, but then also top right, you also have these social media buttons that you can click to follow us. I want to echo Sophia with, extending an additional invitation to all of you, or to bear in mind once you're ready to graduate, or once you are graduating, really consider coming to one of our commencements that we offer in different locations. It's really worth the experience. Your name will be read out. You will be shaking a lot of hands as a photo opportunity. Arnold James and colleagues will be there. It's really worth it. And we are still working to bring more of our College of Arts and Sciences students to commencement. Also, you do not have to walk and to go to commencement exactly at the end of the term that you are graduating in, because we understand and we are designed to cater to your busy life. So if that's just not the right time, be certain that you have, or be reassured that you have an open invitation. You can also, walk after 1 year, after 2 years. So this is very important. And once again, we appreciate you. We know you have a choice of options when it comes to your education. We are excited to have you here. And if you are still considering us, I hope that after this convocation, if you were an external participant, you are still considering us more strongly than before. If you're already our student, thank you for following through. And then also thank you for contributing to the little virtual mingling as far as possible by posting your major and your location in the chat. And this is good to see by whom we are joined here. We obviously have an app in participation now, because we accumulated now almost 50% overtime, but at the peak of participation, we had 100%, 100 conversion rate from registration to participation. So this is great. That speaks to your persistence. So it is an honor to serve you. I wanted to also once again thank all colleagues here on the call for having given of their time, including overtime. And with that, I can already say, if there's nothing else from my point of view, be good, be safe, never stop asking.
We do have a question.
Why not study with the Trailblazers? And if there's a question, you can also use your mic and go ahead, please. Yes. Is there a question?
There is. Would you say that these programs are beneficial to dual enrollment students? And if so, what would you recommend that they do with the resources? Hopefully I'm phrasing that correctly. If not, feel free to unmute your mic if I rephrase that incorrectly.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. That's a question from Charter. Great question, Charter. And I think the best person to get us started here with the response actually is Sophia from advising.
Yes, so I must admit, for our dual enrollment program, that is something that falls within a specialized group in our Department of Student Success. So it doesn't exactly fall within our worldwide advising scope. But I do know that there are several programs that the dual enrollment advisors assist with. I can't quote exactly which ones those are. But if that is something that you are interested in, I can look up quickly the contact information for our dual enrollment team member. Let me just get that here for you.
Thank you. That's great. Charter, please hang on. So while Sophia is going to post that link in the chat. So anybody else? Anything else in the meantime? Any other questions? But with that, back over to Brianna.
Thank you so much, Dr. Zietschlag. Like I said, we'll go ahead and keep the chat open just for a few more minutes, and then I will officially close the convocation down. So, and also, thank you, Daphne, for your very kind comment. We definitely are super excited that you were able to receive a lot of guidance and new information from this online experience. That's definitely what we hope for whenever we hold these types of events. So thank you so much for your time once again. Krista Foster asked, how do we get involved in student clubs? That question would be for James White, who he is not on the call currently, and I can go ahead and give you his information. So that's not a problem at all. Yeah, absolutely.
Brianna, I will chime in there for James
perfect.
as well. Yes, so you can actually go to eUnion and log in there. That's where all of the clubs are housed at. Again, you can reach out to James White, but all of the clubs are listed in eUnion. And that includes the Career Ready Club. I have to put in a little plug for them. And just in case you're a military affiliated, there's another one called Eagles in Service. But I'll let you take a look at all of those in there. But we definitely encourage you to consider some of those. If you're interested in the Career Ready Club, you can simply email me and we'll get you on the right track. I'll put that my name and email in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Arnold. Thank you for answering that. All right, and then I just also put James's email as well into the chat. Oh, perfect. Thank you for your service, Krista. All right, any other questions or comments?
Bria, I'm sorry to be taking over this, but I know we had some space operations students online here. Just wanted to mention that on September the 21st, one of our sessions with the Career Ready Club will have as a guest speaker Dr. Andy Aldrin, who of course is the son of astronaut Buzz Aldrin, and he will be presenting, doing a special presentation for the Career Ready Club. So feel free to join us on that. September the 21st, I believe the time is at 6. Those events are also in eUnion. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Arnold. And with that, I do not see any other questions or comments. So I will go ahead and reiterate what Dr. Zietschlag had already said and all of the rest of our faculty as well. Thank you once again to everyone who has joined us this evening. We just appreciate everyone dedicating their time to these wonderful student events. And I hope everyone has a great evening, afternoon, morning. And for those that are here in Florida, please be safe with this incoming storm. And to everyone else, also please be safe and have a lovely evening. Thank you.